Hello, God bless you. My name is Pastor Lawrence. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching and listening to me from. And I want to speak to you shortly about expectation versus offense. One of the biggest messages always, even I preach to myself, is about offense. And most of the time is caused by the expectation. In the nature of man, every time and everywhere in his life, there's that kind of expectation that you have. And when there's an expectation, also there's what you call timing of that expectation. There's a time limit according to you, not according to God. Because the Bible is very clear. Those who wait upon the Lord, one, he shall renew their strength. And the Lord, the Bible says, they shall mount high like eagles. That's the difference. Now, the problem is that when we have waited according to our time, within the expectation we have, when the expectation becomes delayed, it becomes men become very offended. Remember, John and Joseph were in the same situation. John, when the Bible says he came, waited for Jesus, and they sent a message for him, and then he was like waiting for Jesus Christ, but he was offended. Jesus said, "Blessed is he who is not offended of me." Joseph was never offended. And none of them, those people were offended. But you know, the two people are together because we live in because even when you see the grammar of some expectations of people, when people are looking for expectation, there's somebody that you meet and then your expectation is just right there. But now, without your knowledge, instead of extending and waiting for that expectation, you must apply. One thing that I want to tell you today is about the waiting. Waiting is one of the hardest things that people do. Waiting, waiting for food, waiting for a friend, waiting for somebody to change, waiting for whatever it is. I would be able to talk to you about the benefit of waiting and the reason why the wilderness is very important. It might not look very popular to all of us, but the wilderness is the most important thing and the important process of any man in terms of growth, because one, it creates a lot of discipline within your life. That's why we call soldiers disciplined soldiers, men who go through the wilderness for some days, 9 months and 1 year in a training. When they came out, these guys are extremely disciplined from every area, discipline in obedience, honor and respect. And you know, that is one thing that we must call about waiting. And I want to pray that the Lord will give you the grace to understand. Waiting is the key between expectation and offense. If you can apply waiting, it will give you the great peace of life. Because when you are in the waiting season, you understand your season. You cannot be ahead of your season, neither you cannot be behind your season, but you are within your season. One of the things that we must understand within your season is the peace that the Lord has given into your life, regardless of the pressure and the frustration that you get from people, and the Lord will bless you. Shalom. God bless you.